Hi there and welcome to the first tutorial of a long series of tutorials that will lead you into building your own railway network using EEP17. You will see all the cool features EEP17 can provide you, or at least a lot of them, because EEP17 has so many features that it's pretty difficult to show you all these. It will take hours and hours, let's say even more. But anyway, the tutorials are not fixed. I mean by this, if you want me to explain a specific point of EEP, feel free to ask below and leave a comment. I will include it into the videos. So anyway, let's start. Today we are going to see the main window of EEP17. Don't skip this part because there will be something interesting into this part. I'm just spoiling a bit. Then later on you will see how to move into the 2D and the 3D window. You will see how to place your first tracks, how to make your first circle, and then place a train on it and drive with it. So let's start. Here you see the main window of EEP17 when you start the game. You have here the exit. It's obvious. EEP shop only when you have the DVD version. If you have the Steam version, you will see here EEP forum, because we can't lead directly to our shop. Help, it's obvious. Model installer, that's the function you use when you want to add some models. You can add here, let's say, the trailer pack. That is for free for all the users that bought here the EEP17. That's all the models you have seen into the trailer that you can have for free and you can add to your EEP17. The only thing you have to do is write me a private message for me to be able to send you a private code to download it for free. You will install it here using the model installer. Then scan models. Once you install new models, you have to scan them, because otherwise they are not sorted in the right categories. Load layout. Normally when you first start EEP17, you have here the demo. When you click on it, okay, there you have it. Okay, there you have a layout. Let's close it again. Then you have previous layout. That's the layout you used the last time and saved the last time. And here, new layout. Let's use this function because we are going to start with this. Here you can set the width, length, and the grid density of your layout. 150 is already okay. If you put it on 300, it will only change with landscaping. That's to say, when you are building mountains, they will look smoother and so on. But the more nodes you have, the more your computer has to work to render it. So if you have here a good computer, 300 is okay. 150 is already good, but 300 is better. Here you can set the texture from the ground. I leave it on medium. If you want, you can put here some elevations automatically and randomly. I don't use this because I want to shape my mountains by myself. Here you have the possibility to set the maximum height of the mountains, the terrain shape if you want it to be a rectangle, a U shape, L shape, S shaped, and so on. I want it to be a rectangle, and that's okay here. That's here the main window. You see here in the 2D mode, you can switch from 2D to 3D mode using this icon here, or using here in the view menu, 3D window, 2D window, or using the F5 key. Hit once, hit twice. Let's place. It's already selected, as you can see here. Let's place here in the town a little house. I'm going back. So how to move with the mouse? I put my cursor at the left or the right and I use the scroll wheel. As you can see here, scrolling On the sides you move sidewards. Here, up and down, up and down, you place it there. If you place the mouse here and scroll, you will zoom in and out. But as you can see, the zoom occurs there where your mouse cursor is placed. You can also move using the arrows from the keyboard. That's pretty useful. That's it. 3D mode here. You have here the control window and the overview window. It's better not to have them here. You can program settings, undock the windows, and you will see it's pretty useful. You can move them, but you can also put them here below, so you have more space to use it and to move into your layout here. Now, how to move in the 3D window? The same. Here, when you put your mouse here and use a scroll, you rotate up and down your camera or left or right. You can also move holding the control key left or right, go near or far. If you use the middle wheel, you click on it and hold it down, you can rotate or go up and down. The point you clicked on is the point where you will rotate. Let's say here. You can also move with the arrows. Using Shift, you will rotate through the middle point of the screen. Using the Control key and the arrows, you will move up and down. If you want to go up and down, use the page up and page down. That was it to move in the 3D mode. Now let's go back to 2D mode and start with the tracks. So I'm going to remove the house. You can only select the house when you are in the appropriate menu here. So structures, delete, that's it. Now let's lay our first track. Here you can change the track style. I want them in 3D with the wooden sleepers. Lay a track using this icon here. Put it there. There you have your first track. That's the start of the track with the arrow showing direction 1 and the other direction will be direction 2. That is the end of the track. When you are with your cursor here, you can bend it or even bend and make it longer. You can also only change the length and the angle will stay the same, or change only the angle and not the length of it. So here I'm using the track here. I want to duplicate it twice. So I have 3 tracks. As you can see, I used this one here, add extension. It's blue because both ends are connected. If not, if one is lacking or the two, they are shown in a yellow color. Now I'm using a cool feature. That's this one here, the block selection. Left click, you hold it, and once it's done, you leave your left click. Here you selected the 3 tracks. You can also select only 2 if you want, that's not a problem. Or you can also select with and holding the shift key down, making a circle. So, I'm going to select my 3 tracks. I want them to be turned around. That's to say, my copy over there will be in the other direction. So direction 1 will be direction 1 this way up. I want a distance to be at, let's say, 200 meters. There you have it. You have the second one here above. Now let's place assemble, track combination, arc. I want it to be radius 100. That's okay because here you have 200 meters between the both of them. That's okay. I have it here. I'm going to place it. So almost where it should be. I'm zooming in, holding the shift key, and I place it. Once it's connected, you can move it. When that is done, leave the mouse cursor where it is, click once out of it. Now duplicate it, right click, rotate by 180. Here you have a copy of it, and you can place it on the other side. I'm zooming in, holding the shift key. It's connected, as you can see. I can't move any longer. That's fine. Left key is left down, is left. Now the shift key, I click once, twice, and here I have my circle. I'm placing a camera here, left key, hold down, give a direction of where the camera has to look. Leave the left key, and here I'm in 3D mode. I see my circle. Pretty easy, no? I will select the whole thing, show you another way to make the circle. 1, 2, 3. Put 3 on them. Here, put another one. Right click. I want to change the properties in the clothoid. I want first angle is 0 here. I'm going to put it at 22.5 at the end. So first is here 0, and it goes slightly to the 22.5. Now I'm going to put another track. I'm changing it because I don't want a clothoid anymore. I want an arc with 22.5. Okay, that's it. You have your arc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going back here. That's almost good. Let's have a look. Yes. Now I want a clothoid. Here, that's the last one. Right click, track properties. It's a clothoid. First angle was 22.5. I want to have here 22.5. Here I want it to be 0. And here you have the perfect clothoid. Now I want to copy this. I select my tracks, copy, right click, rotate 180. Here I have it. I'm zooming in, going down, and I'm moving it here to meet the tracks. Holding the shift key, and now, oops, I'm fixed. I can't move anymore. Leave the left key and the left button of the mouse. Now the shift key, click once outside of the rectangle, twice, and here I have my circle with a clothoid that is better than, in fact, you won't have a bend directly of 22.5. When you are going in a curve, it goes smoothly and then it goes sharper. That's a good way to make a good circle. Now, last thing, I'm showing you quickly how it looks like. So here you have it. Now you can do the same in 3D mode. I'm going to 3D mode. Let's place here a track. Control. I'm going to tracks, tracks, railway tracks, tracks, and I want here the 3D with wooden sleepers. I put it there, have my first one. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, you see here, you have the possibility to put as many tracks as you want, as long as you didn't hit the escape on the keyboard, you will place tracks. Removing them by selecting them and hitting the delete key now. I'm zooming in, select this one, and let's have a look. You have here your cursor as an arrow. When you double click at the end, you will have a copy of it, of the track. You can also do it on the other side. Here it's an arrow, double hit, and here you have it, the copy. So here, let's say, you see here you have arrows. It gives you the possibility to bend, to make it longer or shorter, or to put the track in the air. But it will only stay in the air if that function is ticked off, because this function adapts all the things, all the items to the ground level. If you want to make it with a bend, you need that to be unticked. So I'm going back here, removing this one. I have 2 tracks, that's nice. Let's say I now want to use another cool feature, start of an endless track. Right click on the track and you have start of an endless track. As you can see, the track is following your mouse, and when you click, the track is laid. And you can give your track the direction that you want. I'm going to move a little. Let's say I'm going here. Now I'm going to have a bend here. Another one. And when you're close to the end, have a look here. When you're near of a track with a free connection, you will see this chain. When you have this chain and you click on it with the mouse, left click, it places the track and it fixes it. And here you have already the shape of your circuit. That was with the endless track function. Here in the overview window, you can also select, if you want, a block. If you want, you can now copy it. Copy the block, and you have a block copied at your mouse cursor. You can put it there and you duplicate your track. You can also ask to change. I'm pressing escape now, having a look here. Here I have my track. I want to change the kind of tracks I have. So here it was with wood, I want it to be with concrete. Select this one, press escape not to place them, select the track, right click on it, and I want to replace it with a concrete one. Now you have here with wooden sleepers and with concrete sleepers, as you can see. If you want, you can select more of them by using, of course, here your overview window. So you take this here, you choose the overview window, and that's it. So you can select the whole thing here. Oh, I was selecting the other one. As you can see, that's another problem. And here you can also do the same if you want. I'm pressing escape to remove this one by holding the Alt key and you can select the tracks you want to change. I don't want to change that one, that one, that one, and that one. Right click, change track style. You have here the wooden sleepers, and I want the concrete ones. Where is the track with the concrete ones? You have so many of them. Here, concrete, exchange, it's done. As you can see, we changed here the sleepers. So now it's time to place some wagons. I'm going back to 2D. We'll remove one here. Remove this one. Okay. I place a camera to see my track. That's fine. Put it here. Now we are going to place our first rolling stock. Go to Control. Go here to Rolling Stock, Railway, Standard, Locomotives, Steam. I want this one, the blue one. Now I want a tender. Here the blue tender. Put it near. And when you put them near, they will automatically connect. Here you have the other ones. I want a first class wagon. That's it. And what happens when you place it too far? It won't connect, as you can see. So as long as you didn't hit the escape key, you can place as many wagons as you want. But I want to press the escape key now and move this one to meet the other one. Hold the shift key, and now it's connected, as you can see. So, time to start rolling. Can set here a speed at 80. You can also use it manually, manual control. So you need to choose the train. I want here to put it at 0, full brakes. The train is going to brake. I'm putting the brakes active on all. If you want to unlock the brakes, you can apply it only on the active one, that's to say here, or on all. Right click on brakes, they are all inactive now. You can go forward, regulating step by 19. And here your train is going to start. You have to know that on manual control, the train won't stop on signals like danger. You will have to do it by yourself. It only works when you are in automatic mode, let's say 60, then with a signal it will stop if it's set to danger and so on. So let's turn back to editorial mode. You don't want it to be blue, you want to have it red. That's not a problem. You go to Steam, you choose the red one, you hit escape key because you don't want to place it, you want to replace it. You select here the locomotive, right click, replace with the red one, and here you have the red one. As you can see, you can change also other items and replace them by other ones, just as you did with the tracks. So that's it. Next video I will show you how to put a station. We will start with signals and with switches. So stay tuned. Bye.